Here in Lesson 18, we're going to go on to song number 7, and we're going to be encountering pickup notes again, and also we're going to learn about the concept of tension and release, and you'll see what that's all about as we look at the song. So let's put up the music and let you see the keyboard from overhead and take a look at song number 7. Okay, let's take a look at song number 7, another song with which you may be very familiar, When the Saints Go Marching In. You'll notice that we're back in 4/4 time now, and we also have not 1, not 2, but 3 pickup notes before we reach the first full measure. So you look there at the end of the song and you'll notice that that measure has just one lonely little quarter note in it because we borrowed 3 notes, 3 quarter notes from that measure and put them at the beginning. Now, this song goes pretty fast, actually. You may have to play it slow to get started, but eventually you're going to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you can play the chords in 2 different ways on this one. You can play them on every bar like we normally do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, dot, dot. But you could also play the chords on every other bar or every other measure. I'll show you how that might work. So you will be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice here, I can use the inverted version of the G7 chord. So instead of playing this, I could play this. And once again, if this is a little bit difficult for you at first to play all 4 notes, you can leave out the D. And this works pretty well because the melody will actually be filling it in for you. And then we come back to C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then here, instead of playing this or this, we could play F, the F major chord, in what we would call second inversion. And see how easy it is now to go from C to F. And then back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the melody, of course, is and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This one's a pretty easy one to play, actually, because it only has this much of a range, and you never actually have to move your hand from one place to another. So here's how it's going to sound when you play it together. Oh, and I want to mention one other thing. Here's an example, and other songs have this as well, an example of what we call tension and release in music. Notice when we get to right near the end of the song, let's go down to the last line, just the last, When the Saints Go Marching In. Now, if I stop there, that sounds kind of ugly, doesn't it? Depending on how I play the chord. That creates the tension. And you'll find a lot of music involves tension and release. Not only have we the tension from the melody, the way it's hitting with the chord, but we also have this chord that feels like it's creating tension because you can't stop there. It's got to go back to C. Same thing, well, let's just play through it. Playing the measure, I'm playing the chord on every other measure. Actually, every measure, sorry. And then you could also play it this way. Either way, you see, you can play the melody up here. You can even play the melody in your left hand. That's when you get really adventurous. You don't really have to do that, but just one way of showing you that it could be done. Anyway, There's another song for you to work with when the Saints go marching in.